that in our lives, people will offend you, people will do things, and it's not easy. You know what I mean? And I find in my own life that it's kind of hard to really forgive those. It's harder to forgive those who know they intentionally have done you wrong, they have offended you, and they go on around you, living life in and out of your space, doing life as if nothing has ever happened. And you wanting to be a woman of God or a man of God, trying to do things God's way, have this pain in your heart or this fracture in your spirit, your soul, that you haven't dealt with maybe years, and it has morphed into something that it necessarily didn't start out being. And I know for myself that was the case with this particular offense that I was harboring, and I thought that I had taken it to God. I prayed about it, I've been forthcoming about it, I've shared it with people, but yet it still had this sting that bothered me and tortured me whenever I had to be around this person. And so I had to allow God into that space. Getting to all this to say is that I had to allow God into that space. He did not allow me to go to that person and say, you've hurt me, this is how you hurt me, this is what happened, this is when it happened, and this is how I've been struggling with it for the last 14 years and all this. He didn't want me going to that person shedding my pain, because I'm, one, the believer, they're not. Two, I'm the one who is proclaiming Christ. And so I'm the one that has, Lord, forgive me as I've sinned, and help me to forgive my debtors. Or that is important there, as I have forgiven my debtors. Well, I'm asking for forgiveness. I want to freely receive his forgiveness, and he wants to forgive me, right? He's already forgiven me. But then I have to extend that same grace that I receive. And so I was able to testify today in regards to how God allowed me to let that pain go, but it did not come without an expense. And that was my pride. That was me having to be humble. That was me having to understand that I was holding God from a space in my life. I was withholding from him because I had pain, I had offense. And that we withhold, the devil dines on. That's actually a quote. I can't remember the author right now, but it's so true. And the devil had a foothold in my life because of that place of unforgiveness. And footholds of unforgiveness in our lives can morph into disease, infection, bitterness. I mean, all kinds of life-draining things. And so I'm here now to encourage you, in whatever capacity you hear this, that the Lord our God will open your ears, and that you will hear his voice, not mine, and that you will be prone to forgive. In some cases, you are told to go to that person. That's what you should do. It's appropriate. But in many cases, that person may not be in a position to receive what you're saying, and it may cause the situation to become worse. So hear God, go before God and be transparent and respond to what the Father tells you. And if that's to humble yourself and to release him into that place, that room of your life, your heart that you have, sealed off from him, for you to allow him into that space to